Whew. Oh, this is going to work here.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Spiders going up against the Bats. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Okay, all set to go. Now here is Michael Harris.
The center fielder, Michael Harris.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. And we are underway. In the dirt, ball one. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Lee has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. First pitch just misses.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
One down, base is empty. On the ground to first, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be...
Rudder takes off. This one in the air, center field. Dawson settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there are two outs. And now batting, Mike Trout.
The left fielder, Mike Trout.
Shohei on the go. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, that kind of hurts because it puts a runner in scoring position with two away. But it's all about turning the page right here. Got to shake it off and figure out a way to get that last out.
Digging in, Grady Sizemore. Here's your one. That one is absolutely belted. Dawson on a dead sprint, racing back. Back some more. And it's off the wall. Shohei to the plate and scores. And he's got a two-run triple.
He was all over that one. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And now the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Left-hand hitter waits. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. So you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Inside, just missed. Righty to the plate. Right through there, got him. And there's one down. Ricky Henderson digs in now. First offering misses the mark. That one drifts inside.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
Next pitch is inside. 3-0. Just a few pitches in, but not very sharp on the mound in the home half of the first.
When you can score some runs for your pitcher in that first inning, you really want him to come out and shut that other.
One gone, runner at first. And now George Brett. There's a strike. Henderson, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Righty delivers. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch just misses with that one.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Squeezes it, 2 away. Andre Dawson now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's in there for strike one. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here in Indianapolis, new inning getting started. And now Mike Napoli. The pitch. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And ball one.
1-1.
Fastball, he gets out of the way. In the air, center field. Dawson drifts towards it. Makes the grab, 1 away. At the plate, Ezekiel Duran.
The shortstop, Ezekiel Duran.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. There's a strike. And the 0-2. And that's too high.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
There's a swing and a drive. Henderson going back. Gone! He sends it out of here, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
for a guy to be able to hit a changeup at that velocity tells me he would have been ready for a fastball. Just impossible to cover that wide of range of velocity. But he does a nice job picking his pitch, and he gets rewarded for it.
Key Brian Hayes in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Next pitch is popped up. Biggio makes the catch, and there's two down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
This to center field. Dawson drifts towards it. Brings it in, and that is that. Back here at the ballpark, and now the first baseman, Don Mattingly.
The first baseman, Don Mattingly.
The wind of the pitch. And there's a ball.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And the righty deals. And there's a strike. That one catches the corner.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting 6, the designated hitter.
And at first, and now the DH, Monty Irvin. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Mattingly gets his lead at first, nobody out. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hayes. Good feed. That's one. And that's two.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Jung-Hoo Lee in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone.
Jeez, you got a hold of that one.
That'll fire up the dugout, and they're chipping away. It's 3-1. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That one's in there. Strike one. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that extends the inning.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. It's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Craig Biggio in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Throughout his career, Biggio was as durable as just about anyone. In 20 seasons, he played at least one.
Ooh.
And a swing and a miss. Inning over. Back at Busch Stadium. And the batter now, Shohei Ohtani. Palmer back to work. There's a strike.
And Biggio is such a hard-nosed player. Always a dirty uniform after the game. Makes playing 1,800 straight games without a trip to the injured list even more impressive.
0-2 now. In the dirt. Santana gathers, throws to first, got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And that one fouled off.
And Biggio was a guy who could do it all. His defense, his offense, his leadership filled a lot of holes for the Astros.
Next pitch misses inside. And 1-1. Speaking of versatility, how about Biggio? He caught Nolan Ryan, played second base behind Randy Johnson, and he played center field behind Roger Clemens. And here it comes. And a foul ball. The wide to kick the pitch. Off the plate inside. And the count is filled up. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Makes the catch. Out number 2.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Trout swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. They say it went.
0-2.
Goes down looking. Welcome back. Now it's the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
The shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
And the pitch. And that should be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Now around third, waving him home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Now it's the power speed combo, Ricky Henderson. And he's already singled in this game. In there for strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that is cut on and missed. That is strike 2.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now the third baseman, George Brett.
Brett.
Brett, 27 years old. He's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in West Virginia. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And he pumps it a strike. Here's a 1-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Gathers and throws to first. Brett out on the play.
The center fielder.
So up next, Andre Dawson. He's 0 for 1. And the first offering is not close. Harris makes the grab, and that'll do it. On to the fourth. Here's a speed threat, Grady Sizemore.
The right fielder, Grady Sizemore.
And the right-hander back to work. Just a weak fly ball this time. Biggio pulls it in on the run.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Utley stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. This one in the air, right field. Lee has this one sized up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, base is empty. Mike Napoli getting ready to hit. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Popped in the air. Left field. Henderson moves under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Don Mattingly.
The first baseman, Don.
The pitch.
Mattingly.
That's in there.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next one off the plate inside, and that is ball 1. On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The batter.
So digging in, Monty Irvin. 0 for 1 so far. In there, and it's 0-1.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
And he deals. Makes the grab. 1 away. So up next, Jung-Hoo Lee. He's already homered in this one. There's a strike.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Mattingly at first, 1 gone.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Duran to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Santana batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distract.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone.
Damn, Santana. Sheesh.
He'll circle the bases, and just like that, they're out front. It's 4-3. So 2 down, and the batter now, Craig Biggio. Fastball right back to the mound. Tosses to first, 3rd out. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Duran. The right-hander back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Out to short. Whips it to first on the run. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. First time up was a pop out. And that one in the air center field. Snags it for the 2nd out. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Michael Harris.
Oh, shit.
First pitch, not close. Swing and a miss.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Next pitch misses outside. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
I'll tell you this, that's going to go on that pitcher's highlight reel.
Got him looking. That's out number 3. Back here in Indianapolis, and now the shortstop, Jimmy
The
Rollins.
shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
The pitch. That one fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. And he's safe at first.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now here is Ricky Henderson. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the third baseman, George Brett.
George Brett.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Dawson swings through it for strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So 2 down now, and here is Don Mattingly. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Left-hand batter waits. And now 2-2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Rollins at second. Brett on at first with 2 down. Double steal. Got him. That's the 3rd out. Back here at the ballpark, here's some real power at the plate. Shohei Ohtani. Palmer back to work. And a swing and a miss there. That misses off the outside edge. There's a strike.
1-2.
He's begging, give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
And a ball evens the count.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next pitch inside, and the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
You know, with the shift on, hits right into it in plenty of time to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Now back.
Brandon Drury to the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one's in there, 0-1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
In the air, out towards left center. Dawson hauls it in, 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
In the air, out towards right center. Snags it on the run, and that's the inning. Back at Busch Stadium, bottom of the sixth. Now it's the DH, Monty Irvin. The line of the pitch. Irvin, 32 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Kicks and deals. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Here comes a pitch. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Despite having 9 hits in the game, the numbers don't exactly jump off the page in terms of exit velocity. Nearly half have been traveling less than 90 miles per hour off the bat. They're finding a way to get it done.
Lee at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Sizemore settles underneath it. He's got it. That's out number 2. And now it's going to be Carlos Santana. He's already homered in this game. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Oh, shit.
Oh, 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. Hauls it in on the warning track. Welcome back. Top of inning number 7. And now Grady Sizemore. The pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And there's one down. Next to hit, Chase Utley. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And And another ball. Ripped on the ground a second. Biggio sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the catcher, Mike Napoli.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That's a laser base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Duran, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Fly ball to right. Tracks it down for the out. And that is the third out of the inning.
7-inning stretch.
Bottom of the seventh. Here's the second baseman, Craig Biggio.
The second baseman, Craig Biggio.
And a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Hayes zips it to first, and one away in the bottom of the seventh. So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jimmy Rollins. He's already homered here in this one. And before the 0-1, he asks for time. The 0-1. Fought off foul. Kicks and fires. Trout makes the grab for the second out. Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. We talk about guys with good speed and definitely. He has it, but pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Hayes to first, and that'll do it. Ready to begin the eighth. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The center fielder,
Harris can't hold up, and that's a strike. Next pitch misses, and a count even 1-1. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a drive. This one way back there. Going. That one is gone. We are tied. With one swing, he quiets the crowd, and we have a tie ball game. It's 4-4. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Aaron Luke taking over on the mound. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Strike on the inside corner, and the count is 2-2. On the ground, fair ball, and that'll kick off the base of the wall. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Drury swings through it for strike one. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. Tries to get back and save.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. They tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over it.
Here comes the 0-1. Bunting gets it down to first. To the plate. Save! 5-4 now as they take the lead.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Hit on the ground might be 2. There's 1. Over to first, safe. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, George Brett.
The third baseman.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Your attention, please. Now pitching. Aaron Luke.
The pitch. And that skips in the dirt. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
The tying run at the plate. And that one just missed off the outside edge. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
The 3-1. Way out front for strike 2. Drury. Brett out on the play. Andre Dawson, the next to hit. And takes low for ball 1. And that's a strike. Ball to strike. The pitch. Just missed. Foul ball there. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now the first baseman, Don Mattingly. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Gets to it onto first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here in Indianapolis, all set to start the ninth in this one. And here's the first baseman, Chase Utley. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Luke, in his 11th season, he features a sinker, a cutter, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slur. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now, Mike Napoli, 1 for 3. Dennis Eckersley comes on now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The wind of the pitch. Breaks his bat. There's a soft liner. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Line drive. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back. And now the DH, Monty Irvin.
The designated hitter, Monty Irvin.
Luke back to work. That clips the corner.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now at the plate, Jung-Hoo Lee. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Luke first. Tries to get back and save. The 0-1. Sizemore on the move. Makes the catch for the out. And here's the catcher, Carlos Santana. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Your attention, please. Now, Josh Gore.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Squirts away a little bit. Now a throw to first, but back easily. So digging in, Craig Biggio.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
That one off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes. And a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. The next pitch misses. Full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Close one here today, and your final 5. From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Justin Verlander.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's Lane Thomas.
The right fielder, Lane Thomas.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
First pitch, 106.
And that's outside. And the righty deals. And that's in the dirt. Righty delivers. Lifted in the air, right center field. Nimmo ranging after it. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one away. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
And now it's Luis Garcia. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Verlander, a former MVP, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Next pitch is popped up. And there's two away.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario. Chris, when you look at Justin Verlander, what makes him so good on the mound?
Well, I would say in the prime of his career, the fact that as the game went on and he got deeper into his outing, he actually gained more velocity and became more crisp. So he was one of those classic pitchers that you said, if we don't get him early, we're not going to get him at all.
And a foul ball left side. Oh, 0-2 now. Out towards right center field. Nimmo pulls that one down, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Queens, today's starting pitcher, Patrick Corbin. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, expect to see the ball in play a lot with him on the mound in this one, and that means the defense got to stay on your toes. I think he can help his guys out by working quickly so that guys don't have time for their minds to wander. He's going to try to force weak contact, miss the barrel of the bat. Command and movement is everything for this guy.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. On the corner at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
That's one of those swing now before the pitchers even let go of the baseball.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out. Here's Francisco Lindor. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Next offering is in for a strike. Singy, where are you on F1 racing? Are you a fan?
Haven't gotten there yet, but I will at some point.
Francisco Lindor, a big fan of F1 racing. His favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton. And he takes it himself for the out. Take a look at the lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Jeff McNeil stands in.
Ball one, no strike.
Left-hand hitter waits. And it's fouled away. There's a strike. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's Pete Alonso. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Mets strand one. We played an inning, no score. Second inning set to go. Stepping in, Joey Meneses. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The why to kick the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
And that's in for a strike.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Righty to the plate. Line drive, base hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice line drive to the pole side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Substitution being made at first. Entering as the pinch runner, Stone Garrett.
Number 36.
No outs. Runner at first. Dom Smith stands in. That misses, and it's 1-0. Garrett on at first, nobody out. Runner on the move, bounce to the left side, and that one finds its way through. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. He got a backdoor breaking ball, really easy to give up on that pitch, but he stayed on it and shot it right back in the direction it was breaking from. Really nice job of letting it travel. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
The new pitcher in the game, BruceAllMyT. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Making a move at first, and here's the pinch runner, Michael Chavis. So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
First and second, no outs. Here's Dickerson now. And that one wrapped foul. First and second here, no outs. Next offering is in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Trevor Gott getting loose out there. Hartwig warming up as well. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. At the belt and fires. Got him swinging.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. First offering misses the mark.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out, and fouled off. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. And now up for Washington, Alex Call.
The bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run, and the number 9 guy at the plate. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Two on, 2 outs. Hammered on the line, base hit. The run scores from third. It's 2-0.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a poor stroke.
Back to the top of the lineup, Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Caught just shy of the wall. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Our starting pitcher in this one, Brady Singer. What do we have on him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Number 36 now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And now it's even up.
1-1.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch just misses. Giancarlo Stanton, who won the National League MVP in 2017 and then was traded immediately to the New York Yankees.
Yeah, the last two players to win the MVP and then be traded were both traded to the New York Yankees. Alex Rodriguez, Giancarlo Stanton.
And 1-2. Chris, and remember, Giancarlo Stanton won the 2016 Home Run Derby at Petco Park.
Yeah, he made that place look like a wiffle ball field.
One down, base is empty.
Nope, inside.
It's a good take.
Out to short, Witt. The throw to first. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Next offering is downstairs. And that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And there's a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Royals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, showing the slab in today's game, Garrett Cole.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Bottom of the first. So up now for Kansas City, number 11. Ball 1, no strikes. To the left side, but it is well foul. And the pitch. That's through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
1-2 now. In the dirt. Throw on to Rizzo. One gone, bottom half of the first.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Next offering is down low. There's the strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Here's Nick Pratto. Cole a check to first. Witt back in on a dive. That one out to right. McKinney settles under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting fourth.
And here now, the lineup for the Royals. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
The 0-1.
1-1.
Pitch out, but no action. One-two, bottom of the first. The pitch. And a base hit into right center field. Witt around second, headed for third. Cut off, now a throw home. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And next up for the Royals, M.J. Melendez. First offering, and it just misses. When Cole's brother-in-law, Brandon Crawford, took him deep, Cole signed a pair of spikes for Brandon Crawford. One that said adios pelota, and the other one that said out of here.
Yeah, calls by the great John Miller and Dwayne Kuiper of the San Francisco Giants.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball two.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Hit in the air, right field. McKinney settles under this one and puts the squeeze on that. And that is that. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Kansas City, top of the second, leading off Anthony Rizzo.
When we talk about Anthony Rizzo defensively, one of the things I like as a former outfielder is his ability to handle foul territory and just negotiate that sidewall to make some incredible catches.
The 1-0. And that misses off the outside edge. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Smoked on the ground, a second. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Into center. Isbell under it. Drops into the glove. And there are two down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
And now Bader up to the plate.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
That one ripped, but foul. And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. That one ran inside, almost got him. Next one is off the play. Now 2-2. Got him looking. Third out, and that ends the frame. From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
First pitch, 105.
Foul ball. The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Benintendi to the plate. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Kevin Gausman hails from Colorado, but he played his college ball at LSU. He was the 4th overall pick in the 2012 draft. Made his debut at 22 years old in 2013, and he has gotten himself through a lot. One down, base is empty. And that one a little bit high.
Yeah, and coming through the minor leagues, he was expected to be the #1 starter for the Baltimore Orioles and never quite lived up to that billing, but continued to fight ups and downs, persevered, and after 2 free agent deals, he finally became an all-star.
The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. 3-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Three-two now. And there's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And now it's Luis Robert. Swings through that one. 0-1. Yeah, he was drafted, traded, released, claimed, and signed 2 free agent deals before becoming an all-star. That message very clear. Don't give up. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Eloy Jimenez now. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. Now 1-1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
It's a good take.
Here comes a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. So a man left for the White Sox. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, and our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking 2 planes, horizontal and vertical.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the veteran outfielder, George Springer. That misses. Ball 1. George Springer, a Connecticut native. In fact, played his college ball at UConn. First-round pick by the Astros in 2011, and he helped lead the Astros to the World Series in 2017. Here's a 1-1. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Next pitch is popped up. Anderson under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Misses off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, just a tremendous athlete, and his signing was the turning point in the Houston Astros organization to become a winning franchise. And you remember that magazine cover back in 2014 predicting the Astros to win the World Series in 2017, and it came true.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The wind of the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. High fly ball, right field. Sheets moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Brandon.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. Check swing, went around. 0-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Benintendi is there. Puts the squeeze on it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jake Berger.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
The right-hander back to work. Sliced hard but foul. The pitch. That misses the zone, and 1-1. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make guys earn it.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed the pitch upstairs. And the righty deals. Can't glove it cleanly. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first down. Andrew Vaughn now. And a foul ball. The 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next one misses, and the count 1-2. Second inning here, no score. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Kiermaier makes the grab on the run. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Infielder shifted to the right, shortstop just to the left of second. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Kevin Gausman makes way, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. On the mound now, Bowden Francis. Substitution now at first base. Coming in as a pinch runner, Zach Remillard. 2 outs, runner at first. Gavin Sheets steps to the plate for the White Sox. Way inside, and that hit him.
These types of mistakes usually turn out to be costly this late in the ball game. Things can really slip away in a hurry.
So to a board and 2 outs, scoreless game. Here's Elvis Andrus. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one is inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Here's a 3-0. There's a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Varsho moving under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Oakland Athletics and the Boston Red Sox. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch, and on the hill in this one, James Paxton. How about a scouting report on him?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
All right, ready to go here. And now here is Esteury Ruiz.
The center fielder, Esteury Ruiz.
The pitch. That's a strike. And we're underway here this afternoon. Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. Just off the inside edge.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Paxton deals. And there's the strike.
Full count.
Swings through it for the K. Snuck the fastball by him.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Digging in for Oakland, number 49.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And that's in there for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
No, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. And the 0-2. Ball 1 there. And that one hammered into the monster seats and gone. He sends a rocket to left, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
high fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
So here's Brown at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And that's a little bit high.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. And that's ball 4.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
This is J.J. Bleday. That's down and in. Kicks and fires. Slapped foul. Two outs.
No. 2-1.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball.
Full count.
Bottles the transfer. No throw. Swing and a miss, and that is that. First strike goes to Oakland. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back after this on the show. Back now at Fenway. And on the mound today, Paul Blackburn.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch. Before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Bottom of the first. Now here is Alex Verdugo. The pitch. Outside corner. There's a strike. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Bleday makes the catch, 1 down. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the one run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Justin Turner now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the 1-0 misses low. Next offering upstairs. Masataka Yoshida on deck for Boston. And a 3-0 finds the zone.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Line drive, base hit.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And here is Devers. Just missed.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Swings and misses. And the count even at 1. Activity in the bullpen. Sam Mole getting ready to go. Ersing getting loose as well. Here's a 1-1. On the ground, could be 2. And he can't come up with it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Adam Duvall at the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Second and third, 2 down. Oh, great stop. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Well, that's cat-like reflexes over there at the hot corner. Nice job of making that play and ending the inning.
Caleb Ort on the pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Jace Peterson digs in now. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
2 balls, no strikes to count. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a
slides, but he can't come up with it.
The catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Shea Langoliers. And that one fouled off. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Joe Jakes is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Peterson gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that one hammered out towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone way over the monster. He flexes his power with that swing, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Aledmys Diaz now. Next pitch is popped up. Casas under it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, the second baseman,
Nick Allen up next for the A's. Out to center. Duvall under this one. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for Oakland, the center
So the
fielder,
batting order turns over. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Esteury Ruiz. Right side, Arroyo. Sends it to first, and that is that. From Minute Maid Park in Houston, we've got open air baseball for you on the show. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the hill in this one, Framber Valdez.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
And here's the rookie center fielder, Yuri Ruiz. The pitch. That one misses, and we're off and rolling here in Houston. Fly ball down the line. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit, and that's a double.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And here is number 49. No outs, runner on second. Smash to the left side. Over to Abreu. One out in the top of the first. And time now to check out the A's lineup. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Ruiz, the runner at second with one away. Next pitch downstairs. Now 2-0. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a...
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike, and that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
Next pitch is downstairs. Seth Brown to bat next. Base hit. The run comes across, and the A's score first. It's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
One down. Seth Brown up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off. Framber Valdez had a great 2022, an all-star, and of course as well, his Astros won the World Series. And the lefty with the 0-1. Good eye right there.
Yeah, Boog, and an ERA of under 3, pitched over 200 innings, and looked like they were easy innings for him, and finished 5th in the American League Cy Young Award voting.
At the belt and fires. That one fouled off. And he deals. And it's even up.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
The 2-2 now. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. This is J.J. Bleday. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
No ball. One strike.
And a pitch. Strike two.
No ball.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
And a pitch. Got it by him for the K. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and the home team down a run. Back here in Houston and towing the slab, Paul Blackburn. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound to start the game. He can be really good at times and turn in some real excellent efforts. For me, it'll tell us a lot to see how he's attacking the strike zone and pitching aggressively or not. If he's doing that from the jump, I think he'll be fine in this one.
The pitch. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Now one missed. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one's in there, and now 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. Diaz in plenty of time to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now we check out the Astros lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. The 0-1. Up the middle. Tosses to first, and they get out Altuve for the out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Kyle.
Here's Kyle Tucker. There's a strike. Kyle's brother Preston got a little bit of time in the big leagues. Pretty good left-handed hitter. Played his college ball at the University of Florida. That's in there, and that is strike two.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And he dodges that fastball. And the right-hander deals. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a soft liner out to left field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. BruceAllMyT gets the call from the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 88, BruceAllMyT.
Now it's Chase Peterson. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And a pitch. And a foul ball.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a ball popped up. Altuve hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting seventh, the catcher.
Here's the speedy catcher, Shea Langoliers, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That's in there. Strike one. Bullpen activity starting up now. Ryan Stanek up and throwing. That one blasted deep to right. Back there. And that one is going to go. He blasts one out to right, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Aledmys Diaz now. In there for strike one. And here it comes. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. One down, base is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 away. Next up for the A's, Nick Allen. And that one hit to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. They don't come much closer. Live from beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, Kyle Gibson. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And he deals. Carlos Correa, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Righty delivers. Strike 2.
0-2.
Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
One down, base is empty. And that one is inside, ball 1. Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter,
Here's Byron Buxton. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Ball 1, no strikes. Good eye right there. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. There's a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
The Y to kick the pitch.
That's the ball. 3-1.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Gibson keeping an eye on him. Here's Alex Kirilloff. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Swinging a foul straight back. 0-2 now. And that one is lifted in the air. That's a hit. Here comes Buxton flying around third. Frazier with a relay throw. Here's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Textbook defensive execution right there. Outfielder hits the cutoff man. Relay throw to the plate. A perfect strike and a great way to end the inning.
Back now at Oriole Park. Getting the nod on the mound, Pablo Lopez.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boo. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Here's Adley Rutschman. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Adley Rutschman seeing a first overall pick out of Oregon State. What a college career he had. He helped the Beavers win the 2018 College World Series, and he was named the most outstanding player of the tournament.
Yeah, I found it interesting that in his rookie season, many baseball experts said that he was the best catcher in the big leagues at the time. If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Taylor under it. And that is that. Nothing for the Orioles in the first. On to the second from Baltimore. No score. Edward Bizzardo will take over here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 67, Edward.
Max Kepler at the plate. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Danny Coulombe, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. A wind in the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. Short hop liner, handled it short. Fires to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Here's Donovan Solano. That one's in there, 0-1.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Oh, and 1 now. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
And the righty deals. Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. The wind of the pitch. And now it's filled up. Michael A. Taylor waits on deck. Three and two now. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
So up next, Michael A. Taylor. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Righty to the plate. And that one pulled foul. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. just about ready to roll. Getting the nod in this one, Tyler Glasnow. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
All right, ready to get underway. And here is Stephen Kwan. The pitch. Clips the outside corner, and we're off and rolling in Tampa Bay.
First pitch, 105.
Glasnow ready, deals. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Next one just misses, and it's 1-2.
It's a good take.
The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Hard hit, right side. Over to Diaz. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. There's the strike. The pitch. Foul ball there.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The punch out there. Now 2 away. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And that's in there for strike 1. You know, Singy, Jose Ramirez signed that big extension, a 5-year, $124 million contract before the 2022 season. But right before that happened, the Guardians came this close to trading him. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And he brings it into the warning track. We head to the bottom of the first. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Back here at Tropicana Field, starting on the mound in this one, Shane Bieber.
Well, this guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, and the guys that are playing behind him just seem to take it to another level. You know, he's the type of guy, he's not having a good day, to try to save that bullpen for the game and the next game. He'll go out there and wear it. So in this one, if he can keep his pitch count down early, he has the ability to work deep into this ballgame.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Yandy Diaz. And a pitch. And the slider just misses. And the 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. In the air, right field, Brennan under it. And there's one away.
Batting
Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Now batting Wander Franco. That clips the zone, and that is strike one. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch. And down on strikes. 2 gone now.
batting first.
Luke Raley next to hit for the Rays. That one misses in the dirt. Shane Bieber's control and command, some of the best in the game. 2017, the year before he made his big league debut, he struck out 162 batters and walked just 10 across 3 levels of the minors. Also worth noting, his favorite player growing up, Greg Maddux.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One now. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Kwan makes the catch, and that'll do it. Rays held in check here. We played an inning, no score. New inning getting started, and now the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Number 22, Josh Naylor.
The right-hander back to work. Strike one.
0-1.
Glass now back to work. The 0-1. That one drifts inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Right-hander kick steals. And it is 2-1. And there's a ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Josh Bell in the on-deck circle. Left-hand hitter waits.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And a pitch. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Lau makes the catch. 1 down. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And now it's even up. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone Boog from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
To third, Paredes sends it across to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Andres Jimenez.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Oh, 2 now, and ball 1.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Two outs. That misses the zone. 2-2. Next offering, pop foul off to the right, out of play. No score here in the second. That's out to center field. Siri in position. Brings it in, and that is the... Coming to you live from Southern California. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Oakland Athletics and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And our starting pitcher here today, Shohei Ohtani.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go now? Digging in for Oakland, Esteury Ruiz. And here it comes. That's off the mark, and this one is off and running. Now 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And now the count is even.
It's a good take.
And the pitch. Good job to fight that one off.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
2-2 now. Center field. Moniak should have this one. 1 down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Kicks and fires.
Ball.
And now 2-1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
They say you win. Three-2 now. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone. He circles the bases, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And now Brent Rooker. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Moniak brings it in with a nice running grab. So here's Brown at the plate. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
At the belt and fires. Fought off foul. Kicks and deals. In there. And so now 1-2. Good eye in that spot. And the next pitch is way outside. Cuts Swats on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run as the A's are on top. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Angel Stadium, and today's starter, Paul Blackburn.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count. And to opposite guys, be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Mickey Moniak in the box now, takes strike 1. And 2 as he waves at that one.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
Gets under it and pops it up. Wade has a beat on it. And there's 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up, take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
Taylor Ward in the box here lets that one go for a ball. One down, base is empty. There's a strike. And a 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a 2-strike slider, start it middle away, let it break and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with a cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, but I think he was also a little lucky right there.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That's inside. 1-1. And a pitch. Got him swinging. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Second inning set to go. This is J.J. Bleday.
Number 33.
Singing Shohei Ohtani has been as advertised. Rookie of the Year in 18, MVP in 21. He has impacted the game in a major way. And then, of course, He was on the cover of MLB The Show in 2022.
Well, he's doing something that we've never seen done before, and just absolutely phenomenal that he can be that dominant on the mound and be one of the top hitters in the game. And just watching that, it's got to take your breath away a little bit if you're a manager or a teammate to see this actually happening before your eyes.
Now it's Jace Peterson. That MVP I mentioned about Ohtani in 2021, he was actually a unanimous MVP, and the first unanimous AL MVP since Mike Trout in 2014. Other guys that have done that: Ken Griffey Jr., Frank Thomas, Frank Robinson. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in, wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Righty delivers, fights that one away. Still 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the right-hander deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and misses. 2 down.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball that's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
And the righty deals. And fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Check swing, went around. 1-2. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Welcome to Ring Central Coliseum in Oakland, home of the A's. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Oakland Athletics. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set, and on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Paul Blackburn. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, this guy has the ability to command the game. He's got to limit damage, make his pitches, and avoid that big inning. If he can work around that, he can give a quality start, hand this off to the bullpen later on, and put his team in a position to win a game.
And he deals. Number 36, leading things off and takes a strike. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Peterson puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Up the middle, and that one handled. And they take care of Stanton for the out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Torres, a guy the Yankees acquired for Aroldis Chapman back in 2016.
He is fearless. You can't tell if he's been in this league for 8 years or 2 years.
The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Here's a 1-2. Next offering is outside.
It's a good take.
Now all even up. Stays alive. That misses the zone, and a full count now. Ground ball left side. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Yankees nothing, A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. back in Oakland. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Garrett Cole.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
We go to the bottom of the first. And now Yuri Ruiz. The wide to kick the pitch. And that's through there for a strike.
0-1.
Oh, 1 down. Foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 gone.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
The 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
The 1-1. Swings over the top of that one.
2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. And a ball evens the count. The wind and the pitch. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Nothing doing there for the A's. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Well, we all know about Anthony Rizzo's skill set on the field. Multiple times at All-Star. Multiple times he's won the Gold Glove. He even won the National League Platinum Glove. But also a guy who won the 2017 Roberto Clemente Award for his work off the field. The pitch.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And it's even up.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Here's a rocket out to left. 2 down.
Batting 6, the center fielder.
And now Bader up to the plate.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
That's in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Second inning here, no score. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. And Bader is set down. Quietly. Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway, and towing the slab in this one, Justin Verlander.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. And a pitch. On the corner for a strike, and that's how this game gets started. The 0-1. In the air, right side. Marte makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the Brewers lineup put together by Craig Counsell. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
And now it's William Contreras. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Yeah, when you get to the big leagues, you think about, filling up the back of your bubblegum card. This guy needs a couple of them to put all the accomplishments that he's had in his career.
The pitch. Ground ball right side. Oh, great stop. Onto the pitcher, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
Back here at the ballpark and on the hill, Corbin Burns. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. And the pitch. That one's in there, and that's strike one. Burns, an all-star a season ago. He throws a cutter, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker. 0-2 as he waves at that one. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. First offering, misses the mark. And downstairs. And there's the strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
That's in there. 2-2 now.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Left-hand hitter waits. To short, could be two. One at second, and that's two.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here at Citi Field. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. The wind of the pitch. Left field. Canna moving under this one. Puts it away for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Owen Miller now at the plate, known for his late inning heroics.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
No score here in the second. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
The next offering misses. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Next for Milwaukee, Brian Anderson. That one ripped, and that's just foul. Two outs. Got him. And good work there as he gets him 1, 2, 3. From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Aaron Nola.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
The first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
And a pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Yo, 1. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out. Here's Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
Swing and a base hit. And it kicks off the base of the wall. Now he'll turn for second. Marsh quickly gets it back in. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding.
Now it's J.D. Davis. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second here, 1 gone. This to third. Slides. He's got it. To first. Got him. Nice play. And that may have saved a run. Here's the Giants lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Man at second. And that drops in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Next pitch is popped up. Boom. Brings it in. And that is that. So the Giants leave 1. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And on the hill for the Giants, Logan Webb.
Well, he's got such great discipline in between starts, taking care of himself, making sure he's lifting, his stamina stays high. He's a guy that wants to finish every start that he makes. Now, we know that's not quite possible, but he's well-conditioned to throw over 100 pitches effectively. I think if you're on the other side, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats, run that pitch count up, and perhaps get him out of the ballgame early. He's kind of a rare pitcher in today's game. We'll see what he's got in this one. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Off the plate inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Chris, one cool nugget on Kyle Schwarber. He has homered in every type of playoff series. A wild card game, a wild card series, a division series game, a league championship series game, and in a World Series. Right-hander kicks, deals. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Trey Turner at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Now fly ball to right center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
The right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
And here it comes. And a foul ball. Right side, Conforto sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting fourth.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. At the belt and fires. Swing and a foul straight back. Foul ball still 0-2. And a pitch. Got him! And now 2 gone.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. It kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spin on it.
JT Realmuto steps in, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Kicks and deals. And it's fouled away. Schwarber, the lead runner at second. Turner at first, 2 out of the inning. Next offering is downstairs. This one in the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Two on, 2 outs. Bryson Stott next to bat for Philadelphia. Down the line, it's a base hit. Around third. Fires to the plate. One runs in. Safe. He beats it. And they lead by 2.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. That one probably had no business ending up as a base hit, but he got just enough of it to muscle it to the outfield. And that pitch was well in off the plate. A tough one to handle, but he gets rewarded. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Another throw over. And they're keeping him close.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
This is Bryson's stop. Swings and misses. Slider right there. And the righty deals.
Ball 1. 1-0.
And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. To the right side, Schmidt. They take the force out, and the inning is over. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 2 and the Giants nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, and now the center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And the right-hander back to work. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Next offering is in for a strike.
Boog, our man Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Next offering is down low. And a count 1-2. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and now 1 away.
That was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. That one the other way. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7, the left fielder,
Austin Slater stands in. When Nola was in college at LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother, Austin, who was the team's shortstop, and as well his roommate was Alex Bregman. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. That one in there across the letters. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.